I feel like all my videos start with me fanning myself because my house is just so hot. Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome to the family. My name is Jaytakeapic, as you may know from my page, obviously. Today's video is something that's actually very near and dear to me. I feel like this is something that I want to share more regularly. So every year I do a quarterly analysis of, that sounds so technical, a quarterly analysis of basically, you know, what's been going on. Have I been able to do my goals? Have I been able to achieve things that I had set out to do in that particular quarter of the year? And then can we just acknowledge the fact that this year is moving fast, but not like fast like last year. Last year was like bad fast, like it was January, and then I know for sure I was hungover and it was December 31st. So yeah, no, not that fast. But like this year has been, how do I say this? It's been quite tumultuous because it's had its really good highs and then it's had its really strong lows. But everything in this life always has to be a lesson, which I am now embracing. Yes, I am embracing all the lessons that come my way. So I'm taking my wins and I'm taking my L's and I am churning them and I'm turning them into something, you know, even greater. Make you know, boom, boom, big, big. My first lesson has to be, you are enough. I don't know, I can't stress this enough as an affirmation that I've been having to remind myself this year. And my friends actually, because you kind of have to uplift the people that you're with so you can be able to stay strong. Because if the people around you are not strong, then, you know, if you're having your bad days or you're having your good days, you still need your team to be, you know, equally as in the same place, in the same frame of mind that you are in. Yeah, so this is something very, very interesting that I learned. And I mean, it's quite obvious. Like when it comes to the dating world, or just even like with friends, there's nobody who is as busy as someone who doesn't want you. Yeah, and this could be misconstrued sometimes in our brains, where we tell ourselves the reason why they don't want us is because we are not enough, or we are not able to bring something to the table, which is absolute garbage. Because wow, let me tell you, you're kind of everything, okay? And it's their loss. And I wouldn't even put it that way, to be honest, because if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. So always remind yourself that you are enough and you bring so much to the damn table, okay? Thank you. The second lesson I learned is love languages. I don't know much about them. I feel like this is something that I want to explore and maybe like bring someone in. Maybe we could do like a love language test. So this is something I've learned in Q1 about, you know, kind of understanding love languages. So like a friend of mine is huge on words of affirmation. So which means that you constantly have to be like, hey, you know, you're great, you're amazing, you're talented. These are words that, you know, keep them going and kind of give them the confidence to be able to be themselves. And then they're people like me, very materialistic. I think I'm like the people who get gifts to make them feel good. I don't know, I'm not sure, I need to do the test. But where I'm going with this is, sometimes you have to understand someone's love language to be able to meet them at the center. So many times we force our love languages on someone. So if somebody keeps telling you that they just want to hang out with you, yet you keep sneaking them and then you make it up by sending them gifts because that's your love language and that's how you know somebody can make you feel good, you're messing up. So you need to understand and you need to put your people and your friendships and your relationships, and you understand the person that you're with and your, you know, what makes them tick, how they can be able to, how you can be able to bring joy into their lives. So yeah, that's something I learned in Q1 that I'm kind of taking to heart. I want to explore more and understand it. So yeah. So we'll come back to that one. We'll come back to that one. Love languages, yeah. I'd like to know, what are your love languages? Like, do you guys know about them? And yeah, comment down below and tell me what they are. Number 3, someone's faults are not your truth. Let me tell you, do not let people project their feelings and their ideologies on you because they feel inadequate. So their inadequacy is not your fault. It will never be. So this year something really hectic happened to me, like on Twitter, and I know I never discussed it because you have to move on from these things. Cyberbullying is a thing, and you guys, like many of you maybe have gone through it or are victims, or you're the mishemejis who are talking on the internet. But yeah, so when I wore my floral suit at Fashion High Tea, I got a lot of backlash on Twitter, and it was quite hectic. But thank you to everybody who came through. If you know Dushi, she's been on my channel like a million times. I can't be grateful enough, you know, to have such friends who are able to stick up for you. But I think the one thing that I never reminded myself is that, you know, like, it was their thoughts and it was their opinions that made me feel small and made me feel like I wasn't doing the right thing, which I was. I mean, I look bomb as a motherfucking fuck, you know what I'm saying? But in that moment, to be honest, I honestly forgot it. Yeah, so don't let somebody's inadequacy make you feel like you are at fault. That is a huge lesson I learned and I took to heart. Okay, lesson next, because I don't know how many they are, I forgot how many they are. You need to embrace your bad days. Why I say this is because sometimes we keep moving, you know, we take one day and it's bad and it's shitty and we don't process it, and then we move, and then you have another shitty day. Let me tell you, I told you guys last year I had a real mental breakdown, and I can't say I'm depressed, no, I can't say that, but it's because I did that thing where I compartmentalized. Hey, that word is so hard. I compartmentalized all my bad days, and I put them in a box, and then that box I covered it with masking tape, and then I threw it inside a fire, and then that fire didn't burn it because the box was still alive, and then that box came back to haunt me. So you need to embrace your bad days. You need to sit down with your thoughts, put on a candle, put on some nice music, and listen to like rain sounds, which makes me very strange, but it calms me. It kind of gives me a moment to reflect and understand, like, okay, so this happened, how can we be able to move on, how can we be able to fix it? Yeah, so make sure you embrace your bad days so that when the good days come, you know, you can be able to enjoy them fully, and then you're able to sort out that part of, you know, your kichwa, that box, please take care of it. My last lesson for this video is speak truth into your life. Guys, I can't tell you like how much like I've been speaking like positive things in my life. I sit down and I'm like, oh, these are my goals, this is what I'd like to achieve, and then I'm seeing them like, you know, manifesting and coming to life. One of the big things I did this year was I was an MC. Actually, Joy and I were MCs at a Unilever event for Lifeboy, Creations for Purpose, which was huge. And I remember last year saying, you know what, I'd love to try being an MC, and it was absolutely incredible. It was very scary, very nerve-wracking. Standing in front of your peers is always going to be a scary thing. I mean, it always will. If you're put on the table, you know, You know, you have to bring yourself, you know, show them. And yeah, and that spiraled now into Posh Night, which I do every 2 weeks at Deja Vu Lounge, where I host and, you know, do that Kim Kardashian thing, which is absolutely exciting. Every time it's different, it's new, and I get to meet so many of you guys. And yeah, like, speak truth into your life, into your situations, into your marriages, into your, you know, your friendships. Like, only speak positive things. Stop saying, Aki na unajua hiki tu inaweza enda left. Please let it go right, okay? That was the cheesiest thing I've ever said. Wow, wow. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I feel like it was short and sweet, but there are a few lessons that I learned, and this is something I want to keep regularly. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next 3 months with the next lesson. Not the next video, with the next lessons I learn in the next quarter. Alright guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for always being supportive and coming back to watch my videos. Yeah, hopefully see you guys at Deja Vu Lounge this coming Thursday. Check my social media. I will give you guys more details. I feel like this time I want a theme. Mtava white na mimi tuvae white pamoja. Anyway, we'll discuss that later. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.